Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? This is your host, Zone32. And today for you, I got a little bit of Farming Simulator. Now, I know what you're thinking, why the hell am I playing this? Well, it's one of those games that I absolutely have a guilty pleasure of, and so, how you say, I enjoy playing it. Obviously, as you can see, I've spent a lot of time playing on my normal one. This one, because of how I want to do things and everything, is going to be played on easy. And the reason I'm going to do that is because generally I like that. And I've been playing on Goldcrest Valley in the other one. So, you know what? Let's go to Russia. Let's see how Russia looks. Okay. Well, in this playthrough, I would like to play male. But again, it's one of those where I've got a different thing in mind. And plus, as a gentleman once told me a long time ago, if you're going to look at a character, might as well make her look nice. Now, I'm going to go with her, obviously, and I'm going to call her Annabelle. Oh, if the name thing would type right, that'd be great. And so, yeah, there. And with that, I'm going to be using mods in this playthrough that are on the Farming Simulator website and nothing else, because generally the mods on there are a lot better than what you'll find on the internet. So I generally like using that. So we're going to start in Sosnovoka. Oh my god, I am probably horribly pronouncing that right, but basically in this playthrough, holy crap, this place looks run down as shit, man. Okay, so we get, this is kind of nice. I got the cows right next to me, so that'll make getting that easier. Yeah, I've already played the tutorial. I know what the hell I'm doing here. Okay, this is very interesting. All right, we got this combine. Got the little. Okay, we got the Massey Ferguson, and the other one I got to play, I was in a blue tractor. Okay. Sorry, just taking stock here. All right, let's see what we got in the way of what you say of prices and items for sale. Okay, so there is not a lot of places to sell here. This is a little interesting. Okay, so I didn't see any train stations in here. Unlike in the other one, there are two trains you can run through that. So right now it's looking like the best prices for everything fall in different groups. Now the question is, how am I going to do this? Well, generally what I'd like to do is get rid of this thing. This thing is a major pain in the ass. It would help if I attached everything. This thing is a major pain in the craw for getting things done. So I want to head to where can I find it? The bakery, the shop, which appears to be uptown. And so I will head there, and obviously I'm not going to make you guys sit through all this and, while I drive up there to sell it, so I'll be back in a few seconds. Alright, so I made it here after about, a couple minutes. It's not as far as the Goldcrest Valley one, so that's kind of nice. Now, my plan for this is to run this in here and quickly sell it. I'm going to try and get a better combine, because in these playthroughs I like to get better combines a lot quicker than I do like seeders and everything else, because combining takes forever. And also when you're doing the straw swath, it's one of those where how'd you say oh boy, it's one of those where you say the straw swath is a horrendous thing to try and bale with that little combine. Alright, so now we got $55,000. Alright, we're going to go from there, and I'm going to try and sell everything I have banked up. Also going to be taking out a huge loan, which can be found in ye old tab here. And right now, I've only got a $50,000 loan. Now that's a little interesting, because in the other games, you would, on easy mode, you would start with no debt and you could quickly bank $200,000. In this one, it seems I can only get $150,000. So I'm going to try and work on that and see where I can go. All right, but so far, looks like I'm going to be selling a bunch of wheat, barley, yada, yada, yada. I don't have that much wheat compared to everything else, and that's probably because they have it all planted out there to balance it out. But we're going to go sell the sunflowers, the soybeans there, and the corn first for good prices, because you got a green price here and beans are going for $3,000 over there. So it's a nice chunk of change, and we'll see where it gets us. I'm gonna try and find where we're storing all of our goods. I'm going to assume it's right here, because obviously there's the yield space here. Okay, yep, and we're gonna start filling. Gotta take the soybeans out of there for now. And the other thing I like to do is try to get a better trailer eventually, but right now obviously that's not gonna work, so I'll just have to work with what I got. Now we're heading to the transport company. I have no idea where that is on the map, but luckily in this game they gave you a great way of finding out, and it's all the way across the map. So let's go for a little drive, shall we? And again, like I did with the combine, I will meet you over there. So you guys hang tight, and I'll be right back with you. Alright folks, so we're pulling up to the, I believe this was the transportation company. Yep, transportation company. And so one of those things, I'm an idiot. So now I'm just going to try and sell what I can and see how much I get, and I just keep doing the process over and over to get some money here, and hopefully, you know, make some extra money. Now the thing is, there is a train here. Okay, I'm curious because I couldn't tab into said train in the other thing. Can I get it? Nope. Okay, so in this game you cannot get into the trains. That's a little interesting. I wonder if you can send the train off to make you money. Hold on, let's find out. What we got here? Ah, yes. So you send off the train here in order to make your money. All right, that's a little interesting compared to the other one where the trains were yours to control, and you could work from there. Now, again, the reason I'm playing on this map is because I've played on Goldcrest before. I know what I'm kind of doing here. Here, I have no clue, and I'm also playing on easy. All right, so I messed up here and sent the train off on accident and didn't fill it, so there's going to be no money coming my way currently. I have to see when they come back, and I will bring you in hopefully soon with that. All right, so be right back. Alright folks, so I was a bumbling idiot, and for some reason the train is not coming back. I don't know if it's time-based or what it is, but I don't know how I'm going to do this. So I'm just going to try something, and I'm just going to try and unload here. And hopefully it, oh, it's not going to unload. That's great. So I can't unload this stuff. Okay. How am I gonna do this is the question. I gotta wait for the what you want to call it? The I wait for the train to send the goods off for a good price, but that thing's full, and I don't have a tractor right now with a bucket on the front to send it off. So I've already screwed this pooch up real good. I mean, technically I could go buy another trailer and just work from there, but I really don't want to spend the money because, again, like I said, I'm going to try and work for the combine. So this is a great way to start off this this Let's Play. And yes, I'm going to try and record multiple. This is going to be a multi-series part because it's one of those where I'm a farmer. I enjoy playing this game because I can, and I only get a certain amount of times to record. So I'm going to be recording a bulk to peel behind the curtain a little bit. So yeah, and Annabelle here is just going to sit in the tractor and for now and walk around. Hopefully the train will come soon. Because I have no idea. Okay, yes, the train is here. Thank the Lord. Okay, can I unload this stuff now? Okay. Why can I not unload here? That's let me get out of here and see if it'll do it again. I don't know what is going on. So again, I'm new to this map. There we go. Now I can unload. Okay. And it's going to take forever because of that. So hold on, let me just shift this around for the unaware. You can shift how you open this trailer, particularly to each side or the back or that little grain door as we saw. Okay, now I'm not earning money yet with this, but that's because the train has to be sent off. Now I'm going to head back and hopefully get some more grain and send that off as well. And yeah, ooh, I ran right through that road sign. Very interesting. I'm going to run across, and I can't go across country in this one because of the river, as you can see right in the middle of my place and the company. But I do see an interesting way here, so I'm going to take this and hopefully cut down some time. And the biogas plant appears to be right there. That's good to know, with a bunch of bunkers. And so yeah, and as you can see, the map here is kind of interesting. Trying to figure out where my pigs are right next to the biogas plant. The cows I have right next to me. Okay, I can buy animals up by the bakery. And oh, okay, we're going off two-wheeling. This will be interesting. So yeah, just with this drive, what I'm going to try to explain here is my plans for this game. Now, my plans are to obviously farm. That's a given. But I'm going to try and get cows, sheep, and pigs. And the reason I say that is my background is in farming. I already said that, but mostly around animals. And the cows are like the cream of the crop here. Those are the animals that make you the most money over the longest period of time. They're a hard investment to get to, but they give you a nice profit eventually. So we're just going to try and mosey back on home and across the creek here, and see how it goes. Again, this is one of the maps that came with the game, so it's very interesting. I feel like I'm kind of in almost Chernobyl. So it's very interesting, and wow, that is a beautiful river. Oh, that's cool. I feel like I'm gonna go catch a goonch in there, and stuff. And oh, okay, ain't this a little rickety? I feel like I'm gonna fall right through going on this route. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep repeating the process, and eventually send off that train and see how much money we get for that. And I'm gonna keep doing this with all the products to the best of the best prices around, and hopefully we'll go from there and see how it goes. All right, so I'll bring you back in eventually, and hopefully you enjoy. All right, folks. So I just got all the soybeans to the transport company, and now I'm going to work on sending the barley there, because if when I looked at the prices, the best place for that would have been. Would also be the transport company to sell it. So obviously, as you now see, we're out of soybeans, so that's good and bad. So yeah, we'll go with that. And now we're gonna sell the barley, and like I said, we're gonna bring it to the transport company, because you're gonna get a very good price there for it, and then we're gonna get a payday, because everything else. I'm saying because way too much. You ever get one of those feelings where you say something and you're like, why am I saying this? I'm explaining it too much. So basically, I'm gonna send that off with the transportation company, and we're gonna get 2 loads out of this of this, and yeah, see how much money we get eventually when I send it off. And this time I'm gonna send it off with obviously something in there. Now, another thing I'm noticing about this map as I drive back is there's a ton of trees. Oops, I missed my turn. I'm rambling and I missed my turn. That's always fun. Anyway, back to where I was. The one thing I noticed about this map is there's a ton of tall trees and everything, and one of the hard things to do in here is forestry, because number one, it's time consuming, but also like the prices generally don't give you enough. The one thing I do like about the forestry is if you want to clear trees around your field that they have planted, it gives your workers a way of turning around a lot easier. Now, with this story with this playthrough as well, we're gonna try and be telling you a story of little old Annabelle here. You know, her parents kicked her out, and she fell in love with some random Russian guy, and decided, hey, let's move to Russia and start farming with him. But unfortunately, during that time, she unfortunately got divorced in Russia, and that means he basically died to the KGB. So now she's stuck here with work visa and everything, and a farm to her name, because lovey husband left her everything, and in Russia, this is not good apparently. So Russian American woman living in Russia, she gonna try and make it. So we're gonna try and tell you a little story about her and her adventures here, and everything. But yeah, she's working hard, and she's gonna try and make a living here in Russia. Now I'm gonna pass this asshole because he ain't going too fast. I'm beating you in a tractor, man. Get that thing tuned up. Let's go. Come on. You in a car or a truck. You should be working faster than I am. And suddenly my voice is doing the Russian accent because I did it. So, oh boy. And you'll notice from time to time that I generally do accents randomly. So I'm gonna take the barley in and hopefully get a good price. We'll see how this goes. And oh, come on, what is with the traffic around here? Move your ass! If you noticed, I suffer from road rage. All right, I'll bring you back in when I finish offloading all the barley. All right, folks, I'm making the final approach here, and gonna sell the barley, and we'll see how much we get. Hopefully a good amount of profit. Each of these has taken both 2 loads to do, and the second load hasn't been full. I think like the other one had only like 2,000 soybeans in there, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, we're actually gonna send the trip. Whoa! Apparently, I destroyed the gate on the way in. Whoops! Or excuse me, Annabelle destroyed the gate on the way in. Watch where you're driving, honey. All right, so I'm looking under the undercarriage. Oh, and all right. The reason I keep hitting you, as you probably noticed, is in the old games U was unload, but they changed it now so that I is the unload button, which doesn't make sense to me. So it's one of those where I apologize if I screw up a little bit. Even though I've played like 100 some hours, I still get the buttons confused a lot. All right, so let's get out here and have Annabelle send the train off. All right, let's see how much money we gonna get. Don't know yet. Okay, so apparently it's not immediate. All right, so I will, or we will, Annabelle and me. I'm the voice in her head. We'll drive back and go other places to sell our crops and see what we get. Like I said, basically at the beginning here, I'm trying to work towards a new combine. I'm not immediately harvesting anything because obviously I sold the combine, so yeehaw, I may have done a dumb decision there. But yeah, so we're gonna try and go for a bigger combine. It may not be the biggest one out there, but don't forget we're gonna have like 200,000 right now out of the bank, just straight bank, to get the combine harvester. And from there we'll see what else I can sell to potentially get more. But yeah, I think that's a good place to stop. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave a spiel there. I will hopefully answer it in the next bulk recording sessions. Again, peeling back the window here. But yeah, let's say goodbye to Annabelle, and hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, have a nice day. What the hell is that up on the hill? That Chernobyl? I have no idea.